So after we perform the pump calibration and we see that the pump are perfectly calibrated, so you get all calibration okay, now we still need to calibrate the feed forward and backward. And then also we need to calibrate that yesterday we calibrated on 401 because it was out of out of calibration. We calibrate as well the length sensor. So how to do that? We need to go to emergency mode, so we will not damage anything. It will go smooth to the mechanical stop. So we activate emergency mode, then by moving up the cradle position, so you can see that I am in drilling mode, I move up the cradle position, the cradle, up to the mechanical stop on top. Of course I need to disconnect the pipe. It's better to have the pipe disconnected. And then I go on top. Good. So once I am touching the mechanical stop on top of the feed, you can see that now the cradle is touching the mechanical stop on top. Then I just remove the emergency, and then to reset the length sensor I will press this equals 0. Now it's minimal, 0.02 meter. The error is minimal. But on the other machine 401, the error was 21 centimeter, because this one was minus 0.20, so it means 20 centimeter out of calibration. Okay, so now G0, okay, this is calibrated properly, okay, very good. And then we do the calibration of the feed. In this case we are on top, so we do the calibration of the feed pressure backward. So you can see when I activate the calibration, the machine is doing itself, is actuating the valve, the feed pressure and feed flow valve, and then is making like a table with the milliamps and the pressure. This is very important. If the operator tells you, okay, I want 50 bar, or you are a drill trainer, you want to set up the machine, and I want to have maybe 60 bar. Imagine I want to use 60 bar on the feed pressure, but the machine is not actuating 60 bar. It means that something is not calibrated properly. So we need to first do the calibration of the sensor, and then calibration of the pump, and then calibration of the feed pressure forward and backward. For the feed pressure calibration forward, we need to go to the mechanical stop in the bottom of the cradle. In the bottom, I mean of the feed, of the mast. The cradle must be on the bottom. Once it's finished, it's telling you that the calibration is finished. Yeah, you see? Perfect. Good. So now we will do the calibration forward with the cradle on the mechanical stop, but in the bottom.